Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. So I just did a video on Trump, any of these Trump pairs that you can make money with by providing liquidity, but the number one best opportunity right now on Solana blockchain is definitely Solana paired with USDC. And that's just because look at this volume, 4.1 billion, and the liquidity is just 34 million. That's the crucial key piece to understanding which is the best performing liquidity pool, and this applies to anything out there. So the liquidity accounts for everyone who is depositing on the pool, who is a liquidity provider, and these people all together, they are sort of a team and they will earn the fees being generated. So this is a pair that probably it's with a fee tier of 0.05%, but we're looking at something at over 100x volume to TVL ratio. So I was trying to find here if there would be some information about the pair. Usually this pair has 0.05%. Of course, there will be pools that will have 0.01%, but still, we're talking about 100x volume to TVL ratio. So there's a lot of fees being generated. If you look here at the chart, let's zoom out a little bit so we understand where we are. So yeah, it's a really good place right now. Switching up for the daily candles, I mean, it's pretty much at a high from the last few months just because of how crazy the market is, and the whole thing, the whole craze of the Trump meme coin just drove Solana's price to go up. And that's just natural because it's the only blockchain, at least so far, that has the token being transactioned on chain. If you want to get it on some centralized exchanges, that's also an option, but on chain, on the blockchain, where everything is public and transparent, this is the single one that is handling the token right now. So this specific pair that we're looking at is on Solana. Orca is the DEX. So if you want to provide liquidity on this, you might be wondering, okay, so what is the range? Because as we can see here, from January the 13th up until today, it went up from $180 to almost 300. So you can easily look here at the chart and see where is the price hovering around. So I would say 250 to 150, 175. It's a really good range for the past month, for the past couple of months. But if you want to get into more detail, you can always use METRIX Finance. So this is a tool, they have a pro version, but you can use the free version to just back test and set up ranges according to the data that is being provided. So for example, we're selecting here Orca on the DEXs, Solana on the network, and this is also a really cool thing about METRIX Finance that is beyond the capabilities of other liquidity managers that I've seen, is that they support not only all of these major DEXs, but also Aerodrome, Velodrome, and mainly Solana, which is not something that you easily find in other liquidity managers. So most of the things here, like for example these filters, they will be locked for pro users, but you can always use the function to simulate, and that will give you an idea of how to set up ranges, and everything I'm showing you here right now is free. So when going to simulate on this specific pool, we're looking at a 0.04% fee tier on the pool. We can input here how much you want to deposit, $1,000, 10,000, 100, it's up to you. So let's simulate with 10,000. It gives you liquidity distribution on the right, the current pool price here on blue, and then on red it's the current price, on green it's your upside range and downside range. So everything in between, that's where you will be generating fees. Everything outside of the range, you'll not be earning any fees whatsoever, okay? So let's set up and play out a little bit with these prices here. Now there's a lot of zeros here. I don't like that, so it's easy to settle. You just come up here, toggle this button, the arrows button, it switches up the tokens in it. So now we're looking at the price, how many USDC you need to buy one Solana, instead of how many Solana you need to buy one USDC, $1, right? Now calculation range here gives you the back testing time. The free version supports 60 or 90, let's see, I think it's 90, yeah, so everything above 90. So if I click plus, you see this is only available for METRIX Pro. So you can get 90 days of backtesting worth with the free version. It shows you the current price, minimum for these whole 90 days, what was the minimum price, what was the average, the max price, and also the current price, right? So from here on, you can just play around here with the toggles and set something that we're trying to encompass. We're trying to just have in range the price for the most amount of time. Of course, this is based on past performance, but it gives you an idea. Markets also have memory. Have that in mind, okay? So right now we are peaking. Highly likely there will be a correction, let's see, but I would feel safe just to squeeze this lower range a bit on the upside and gather all of this, because I don't think we're going to fall down to this area, to the price range of 190 to 100. I think we're going to stay above 200 at least for the next week or so. So let's see how it goes. But now it's the time we go up here and we see the estimated fees. So 10K would earn in 24 hours $44. This is estimated. From my experience, I think they are a bit conservative here, but I like it that way. I like it to be more conservative than otherwise. It's always better to go to see your position performing better than expected than the opposite, at least for me. So if you're going with 1,000, you just take a zero out of it. You see how it works. If you're not happy with it, can go and make it a little bit tighter. So that's what we did. Now we are centering around at this price. Our minimum price is, let's put it at an even 220, and the maximum, let's put it at 265, something like this. So if you go up here, so you see we went up from $4 to $6, or 44 to 60 if you're playing with $10,000 as liquidity to be supplied. This gives us monthly 18%, yearly 220% APR. Again, guys, this is going to fluctuate depending on market conditions. If tomorrow the volume goes down, this will also go down, all right? Because after all, volume is what drives the whole thing. If you want to get even tighter, you can see here the price volatility has been for the past 24 hours 6%. So let's just go back here on Gecko Terminal. So yeah, 7%, 6.6, it's roughly the same. So that means we can squeeze it out even further because we're playing overall with 17, 18% of overall price volatility, minus 11% and plus 6. So we could go a little bit tighter here. And let's say we'll go 6.6, overall it's 12. It's still double the price volatility. And right now we are earning fees with a monthly 27% APR. If this would sustain for a year, that would mean an APR of 337% for a whole year. Of course, this will require some management through time. I don't think this would generate fees for a whole span of a year without needing for us to be managing, adjusting it, but it's a great pair. It's Solana paired with a stablecoin. It's highly likely the #1 trading pair for 90% of the year, if not 99% of the year on the Solana network. So this is a staple, I believe. If you are interested on Solana, if you do see potential on Solana, I think this is a staple to have on the portfolio as a liquidity provider. And that's just because you'll be generating fees in a bull market, in a bear market. It doesn't really matter. So for regular viewers here on the channel, this is probably information you guys are already fairly comfortable and you understand this back and forth, but the channel has been growing quite a lot lately, and I believe many people still are not aware of the potential that it is the crypto financial revolution. So if you want to know more about this and learn more about crypto overall, this is the channel for you guys. If you want to use METRIX, I'll leave a link down below. You can test everything yourself. You can use the free version. If you use the pro version, it will give you, my link will give you the first 5 days for free. But overall, it's a great tool, and if you are a complete beginner, I don't think you already need the pro version. Start with the free one, and later down the line, as you are comfortable with how everything works, then yeah, probably you'll feel the need to evolve and buy the pro version, but by then, highly likely you already have plenty of liquidity positions opened on several DEXs, several blockchains, and that will already be and can be used for you to pay out these investments to level up your crypto game. Okay, so guys, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more of this type of content. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.